It's time for lunch money with Gina Savage and Christy Miller. We are your new daytime comedy talk show.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcome back to Lunch Money. We are your new daytime comedy talk show. I'm your host, Gina Savage. And guess who I'm with? You know her.
Do they, though?
Yeah, you do. Your host, Christy Miller.
Yes, bitch. It's hot.
Yeah, we're not going to try to fake it right now.
I can't. It's so hot.
It's too hot.
It's too hot. I went to the gym. Shocker. I know. It's a new thing. Even there, the air conditioning was getting its ass whooped.
Yeah.
Like, I was dying.
I mean, you have a decent AC in your home.
Do I, though? Honey, it's a window unit. That's all I have.
I have a window unit, and there's like a crack, so it's not even solidly put in, so the heat's still coming. It's just like, put some tape
some
on
stuff, that foam stuff. You can get that on Amazon, the foamy stuff.
I can't even move. I can't even move when I get home. Like, I love you, but if it wasn't for you, I would not have. Here's the AC is here, right? For the, it's the AC is in front of me.
Right.
I'm on the couch. It's just me, the AC, and a fan. The AC barely, but at least it's something. And you have to stay right in front of it.
Or you're dead.
Or you just, the second you leave the region.
Yeah.
The region of my 10 by 10 living room.
The West Wing.
Yeah. Can we have some sponsorship? I mean, is it too much to fucking ask?
I have spent so much money on this podcast.
She really has.
Funny, and this is where we are.
Maybe we should go Patreon and get some people
Patreon.
Maybe maybe
I always forget about Patreon, and it's like, okay, then how do we get people to pay to listen to us? We can't even get them to listen to us for free.
20 people. We got 20. We got a solid 20, and I
love my solid 20.
Every week they give us I hear that was a funny episode with you and Christy. I mean, not to that we're good.
Not to brag,
but
we're great.
But we're pretty good, and I don't know. Maybe we have to get somebody to write about us.
Yeah.
I'm just too lazy.
We need coverage.
We need coverage. Anybody out there?
Well, I'm busy. I'm trying to book my tour Slightly Irregular, which our first date is July 19th at 6 p.m., the early bird show.
Okay.
But July 19th at 6 p.m. in Atlantic City.
Wow, that's fun.
Yeah, it's going to be so much fun. I can't wait. So you guys should go on July 19th in Atlantic City. We will be there, Slightly Irregular. Me, Eric Marino, and Mike Bichetti.
What day does that fall on?
Saturday.
It's a Saturday.
I know.
I want to go.
I know. It's going to be so much. Maybe you take the day off.
Yeah. Maybe I can.
Yeah, take off and come with us.
I have to Marino, Bichetti.
Yeah, and I'm
casinos.
Oh, it's like, Cindy Dorfa, she's my sister. She's not even my best friend at this point after 30-something years. She's my sister, and she's a television producer, and they're working on, her and her husband have a Netflix show that they sold, and they're on that right now and filming in Oklahoma. And she's like, give me the date. I'm going to call some of my DP friends in South Jersey to go film you guys for you, so you don't have to buy a camera and deal with that shit.
Wow.
Right? Because I want to film all the footage, have updated footage of us together,
right,
do some fun, and make a really cool, like a movie trailer sizzle reel, so I can pitch this to the casinos.
That's great.
And then actually have it travel around to different casinos or venues or whatever, and have almost like a residency kind of thing. But also, I want to franchise it.
Yeah.
So I could have Slightly Irregular in different casinos all over the country, and then I can just book it from home, and
I don't think you'll have any problem booking Slightly Irregular comedians.
We'll be right back.
Slightly.
If they were regular comics, they would be on a cruise ship. Sweet, did you hear the one about the airplane food? Nothing?
Very, very, very irregular.
Uh-huh.
Oh, my God. I'm hot again.
I know. These lights. I hate it. I hate it.
All right.
So,
well, speaking of hot, this is a horrible story.
Perfect segue. Segues.
My God. This is so horrible.
Now what?
I mean,
I'm going to love it.
First of all, I will say one thing.
What?
Before our president said
Oh.
said fuck today, I was kind of like, all right, I was okay with that. I'm gonna just say that. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say about that. I was like, you know what? Finally, because don't we all? I mean, just okay. But I will say that I was okay with. All right, and I'm hot, so maybe it's getting to me.
It's only okay with me for that fat fuck to go, fuck, I'm dead. And then I'm happy.
All right. Anyway, I was all right with it.
Suck it.
So
All
this is it's hot, and this is like horrible. Hot and horrible.
Hot and horrible. Sounds like my sex life. Thank you.
Look at these.
Oh, God. One arm
This
bandit's
is
back.
not at horrible.
Oh, those are her casino glasses.
Not.
The one arm bandit.
Okay, I had nothing, exactly, nothing to do all day except sit in front of that's it, all day. I have a pair that are actually, workable readers, and I left them at home because I had so much to do. All right, so this is
Well,
the deal.
I'm going to say this.
Not
These
horrible.
started off with 2 arms, but it was so hot. How hot was it that it melted off?
Exactly. I'm going to go with that story. All right, I'm going to read this hot story. Terrible.
Oh, wait. Really quick. You want
Yeah.
an arm to go with that glass? Sorry, that was too much. All right, go ahead.
A tourist fell into an active volcano. Somehow the tour guy abandoned this poor girl and her friend. I don't know.
I would have too, stupid bitch.
Um,
She's slowing down the fucking crew.
I mean, it's so sad. 26
Sorry.
years old, she tumbled into an active volcano in Indonesia. Now, here's the worst part of the story.
It gets worse.
Yeah. When she tumbled into she was okay. She fell 1,000 feet, and you could see her perched inside of it, right? So they tried to send out
Smoke signals.
rescue teams.
Oh, that smoke signal.
But because they're flying over this thing, and they're also like
It's hot outside.
The visibility and weather. She was there for 3 days, and then
She died.
she died. Could you imagine knowing that you fell into a volcano and
And you're alive.
and you're
like,
alive,
Fuck.
and you know this is how you're gonna die? I
Yeah.
fell into a volcano is never gonna happen to me. Like, I can assure you.
Well, the night is young. My thing is, if I fell into a volcano, had to sit there for 3 days, they'd be like, "Did I leave the iron on?
I mean, did
Did I lock the door before I left?"
I mean, how? Oh my God! It's
Okay, first of all, what are you doing over an active volcano hole?
First of all, I don't know how they do it where like that's even a possibility. that you
No,
could
she
slip.
probably snuck off and thought she was going to be, oh my God, look at me. Oh my God, I'm totes wilding out at the volcano, fam.
I don't know about that.
It's all for likes.
I don't have her name handy. I feel like it was Juliana something. She's a Brazilian, I think. But
Well,
whatever. I don't know. I don't know. I think so.
I was going to call her Volcano.
Volcano. Aw.
It's a good drag name.
It's okay. But yeah, this is
That's
really
sad.
bad.
That's really
This is
sad.
in Indonesia.
What are you doing in Indonesia by an active fucking volcano?
Is it me? I've never
That's
heard.
what you get.
I've never heard a good story out of Indonesia.
Never heard of what?
A good story out of Indonesia. Like,
Oh,
if you
yeah.
hear about Indonesia, it's not a good thing. Today in Indonesia, and you're like, what?
You're like,
I
what
don't
the
know.
fuck?
I don't know. Maybe
A lot of
I know
Americans
nothing.
live there.
I know nothing about Indonesia. Do they?
Yeah, a lot of Americans live in Indonesia because it's cheap. And the Asian women are hot, apparently,
well,
according to
there-
these rich guys. That's why they go there. It's like Epstein Island East.
Oh. Well,
Hello.
please don't take unnecessary chances. With
Just if you see an active volcano, just walk around.
that's never
just-
gonna be.
Walk around.
How did Gina die? Fell into a volcano.
Don't believe it.
Fell into a volcano. That's
No,
it's
I was
very
pushed
sad.
into the volcano.
Yeah, maybe.
Sacrifice virgin into virgin.
Yeah, of course that didn't. That was.
The volcano would spit me right back out.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. No thanks. This is not a.
her
this
hole
is not a-
stinks more than this hole.
Not a tasty sacrifice.
Little
Yeah.
gamey.
So a lot, in the news a lot this week though. There were a lot of shitty things that happened
Yeah?
to women. Shocker.
Oh, what are the odds?
Yeah.
All right.
So along with being hot, physically and mentally, now you're in the subway,
Oh, here we
Here
go.
we go. It's a subway, and a girl. Bushwick, right? 1:00 in the morning.
Well, that's asking for it.
Yeah, just right. But see that
It's the witching hour.
1:00.
It's the witching hour.
Maybe.
They clock in at 1 a.m., so they were just getting to work, so they were highly energized and ready to go fuck somebody up.
Beaten. Wow. Robbed. Just randomly, like the guy just saw her and just, of course, it's always random. I hate these glasses.
I love
Slashed under her, about her chin. And then, she was okay, right? And then, of course, the treated for minor injuries. I would, no, there's nothing minor injury about that.
No.
It's it's an injury, emotional, mental. It's an injury.
There's PTSD involved,
Yeah, so
because when I got hit in 2019, before all the crazies were let out and, before we had nowhere to put them, it was like normal New York, but I had PTSD from, like, if I saw a shadow coming close to me, I would jump.
Yeah.
And it took a few months. It took quite a few months to be like, not a little on edge.
Yeah.
But when it happened, I was like, yeah, it's New York.
Mm-hmm.
I've been here 20 years, and that's the only time. Okay, that's pretty good odds.
Yeah, I mean but that's the thing. It's like odds, like odds. Sooner or later, what are the odds?
Don't carry yourself like a victim, first of all.
Right.
And don't, because they will go after. They're crazy. They're not stupid. They're just fucking nuts.
Mm-hmm.
So they're gonna go after people they know they can dominate. Anyone that does that, because they're not gonna. You think they're gonna come? If no one fucks with me in the summer.
She looks pretty tough.
So when I walk down the street, it's like the Kool-Aid man. Oh yeah, and they run. In the wintertime.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Fat Albert. Same thing. Big fat red things. So in the summertime, people just clear the sidewalks for me. But in the wintertime, when I have to wear a jacket, you can't see. So I'm a little bit. So I walk around with a scowl on my face, or brass knuckles hanging out of my pocket. But other than that, no one really bothers me.
No,
People really don't bother me, especially. I'm telling you, in the summertime, clean.
That's good, because I make sure they don't bother me, because I start talking to myself. We've talked about it.
Oh, yeah.
I just start acting crazy. I get on the phone. I'm like, what? Start talking on the phone all badass, like I'm gonna kick somebody's ass. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean? And then I'm like, nobody's coming here.
Yeah. Well, that's true. I always tell people, you want to stay safe late at night, coming home from like the comedy clubs and stuff. Act a fucking fool. Nobody will sit next to you on the train.
Yeah.
Seriously, they'll get off the train and you'll have all these seats.
All to yourself.
All by myself.
Ever since you said Kool-Aid, that's all I want. I'm hot. It's horrible, and I want Kool-Aid.
Jim Jones, baby.
Oh my God! Yeah, yeah. Remember all that?
Oh yeah.
I can't believe
with his Elvis haircut. He looked like if Elvis and what's his face? It's not unusual to be loved by anyone.
Tom Jones, yeah.
and Elvis fucked and had a murderer.
It is weird how they have
to drink Kool-Aid with anyone.
It's weird how these guys. Well, they have some sort of obvious magnetism.
Yeah.
All these freaks.
They're all psychotic.
Charles Manson. That those followers were mesmerized by him, and he had it's weird.
He had a swastika tattoo on his forehead.
Well, wasn't that after prison?
I don't know.
Pre-prison, he was around.
Listen, the few times I talked, was he? I don't know.
Horrible. No, he wasn't.
No, and
horrible.
The few times I talked to my biological father, because we're that kind. He was a lieutenant at San Quentin.
Oh, was he?
And he told me when I was in high school, when I ran into him once, because I'd always run into my dad somewhere. I never, he never called. He didn't give a shit. But I would run into him, and he would always not know my name, but he would remember my brother. So anyway, I digress. So that's nothing to do with the story. So he told me one time, because he said he was working at San Quentin still, and he was a lieutenant, and I was like, wow, you must have fun with all the crazies like Charles Manson. And of course, my dad, being a fucking piece of shit. Oh, Charles Manson's a pussy, man. He's like, you fucking pussy. I go, yeah, he may be a little tiny pussy, but if he called for someone to have your head in a handbasket sent to your house, you'd have you have no choice.
Yeah, I mean,
you know, I'll take physically strong over mentally crazy any day.
Yeah, you don't know.
Because you can outsmart a moron. Trust me, I date them all the time.
That was my MO back in the day. But anyway, yeah, I mean,
crazy.
Yeah, and it gets worse.
It always gets worse.
It gets worse. This is the Hot and Horrible show.
I'm melting.
You know what's going on in France?
Now what? What's up with France this week?
Just when I want to go. They are at a music festival. I want to say it wrong, please, because
say it wrong. It pisses them off.
Wrong. Say it wrong. Say it wrong. Because I am the worst with French, but it's
it's an asshole language. That's why.
Fête de la musique. De musique. De fête de
fat music.
Fête de la musique.
Fat.
De fête de fête de musique. De fête.
The fat. The music is fat. The fat is music. And fat is fat. And fat is music. Now I sound Israeli. How you doing?
De fête. So here's what happened.
Voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir? Voulez-vous faites de musique festival le soir?
We're hot.
Mama.
That's what this is. We're just losing it.
It's too hot.
It's hot. I can't.
So what about Frenchie and their fucking music festival?
Let me put on my one arms. All right. So
one arm bandit.
They're getting hit by this. They're getting hit by syringe attacks.
What?
Yeah. 145 injured at popular music festival in France. 12 were arrested. There was a call on social media to inject women, like to stab or inject women.
With what?
Well, they're here's the thing. They don't say with what. People are getting, I don't know what's transpired since this Fête de la Musique.
The shoot les women with the syringe.
Further investigation.
Yeah. Now we get Inspector Clouseau.
But the young girls, yeah. But
Pink Panther.
They're getting dizzy. So who knows what's in there? Who knows?
Oh my God! Now we're getting roofied by syringes.
Syringes, poked, prodded.
Poked and prodded in more ways than one. How you doing?
Poked.
Wait, hey, sweetie, you poked me. Oh, not again. Oh, this hurt.
I can't help.
God damn it.
One moment, technical.
Yes. All right, we found it, but it's like, why is that not green? See, mine's green. Okay, now she's on.
I'm on. There we go. Thank you. Sorry.
All right.
All right. So
okay.
The music. Stop. Collaborate and listen.
Wait, stop. Hammer time.
I can't right now.
It's too hot to dance.
Too hot to do jack.
Okay, why are always women the fucking targets for everything?
Yeah.
It's because we're better, smarter, and more powerful than men. And it's always men who can't get pussy. Like, they couldn't get laid in an all-women's prison with a handful of pardons. Thank you, Larry Brown. That's a 1980s great joke. I love that joke. Still, it's a great line. It's Larry Brown, if you're still alive, bro. That's a fucking great joke. So... But yeah, these guys are pussy repellent walking around like anti-pussy.
Yeah. I had a friend that she was just in Paris and the pictures were lovely. But the thing is, I want to go. I can't go right now, but I want to go. And everywhere you go, it's a thing.
That's crazy.
It's a thing right now.
Today, we voted for the primaries here in New York for the mayoral.
Yeah.
Some
of us did.
Yeah, I
know who you voted
for. I put Big Daddy as number one because I told my friend, I said, I'm putting the oral back in mayoral. Anyway, I'm such a piece of shit. So I'm walking back from the polling site, and I look down at the street, and there's two syringes.
Yeah.
with a bottle of Purell. And I said, well, look at you guys shooting up all sanitized and then leaving it on the street. Like a total oxymoron.
Yeah.
We're shooting up, but yet we use Purell to clean the needles, but then we leave them on the street to get dirty and someone to get infected. It's a chain of events.
Change of events, you know? Well, we're
The
supposed
circle of
we're
life.
supposed to change that.
Are we though?
I don't know what we're doing. I don't know how much longer I could take it.
Yeah, I'm just like I have fans in New Zealand that always tell me, we have a room here for you, girl.
Oh.
Get out. New Zealand would be so amazing.
You know what?
You know.
I just want to be. She always has like some what is this thing on your thing there?
Yeah.
She always got something going on in the back.
I wish I was there right now.
Nature scene. I want to just take a dip.
It's a gorgeous blue water with an outdoor cafe and a bridge, and it's lovely.
We can do like I think you can in some of these hotels like have a day pass and go use their pool and stuff. I got.
Oh yeah, you could.
Those.
Oh no, you could totally get day passes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm doing that.
You should. I'm not.
it.
I hate public water.
So yeah.
Public water's disgusting. I have too many open holes, and there's other open holes and things. Anyway.
All right. All right. Well, I don't know if I'm going to France anytime soon.
Well, if not, we'll just take you to 60th and 5th, where they have the French festival over here.
Okay. I wasn't really going to talk about this one, but
Oh, now you're going to.
Yeah. All right, couple things.
Okay.
So a man was busting. He's busting at the seams. He was busted for kissing a woman's feet and committing a lewd act. After doing so, they gave his name, Dexter Bentoncourt. Bentoncourt.
Okay, that is a name you say with an underbite. Dexter Bentoncourt.
He doesn't look at all like a Dexter Bentoncourt. I'll tell you that right
He's
now.
the guy on the subway kissing women's feet, right?
Well, is that a serial thing? I didn't know that.
I know, but Gina has some sandals on right now.
Well, I'm ready for
Dexter
it.
Bentoncourt.
Come on now. Okay, so like seriously, he's chasing her down, like he's talking to her in the L train tunnel. And
see, I hate the L train.
Just take it right. So
The
she's
loony
like,
train.
like stop, whatever you could do to like just get away.
Yeah.
And he goes to like kiss her feet, and she's probably like, what the,
Did she kick him?
And then I guess because he had aroused himself so much just by like, he did the lewd act.
Did he jerk off on her foot?
I don't know. No, I don't think on her, but he did something lewd, and he was arrested. But ew.
See, that's why I don't ride the L train. I call it the loony bin. That's what the L stands for. It's the loony bin.
I mean,
that is a whole side of New York. It's just that is a whole subculture in itself. That L train. I've had to take it to Brooklyn to gigs before, and I'm like, this is a whole subculture. It's not like all the other trains have vibes to them.
Yeah.
Every train has a vibe, but they're all similar.
Yeah.
It's all a similar vibe. That L train is some like underworld, fucking weird shit going on in there.
I would agree with that. Every time I've taken it,
I'm never comfortable on that train. I hate that train.
but this is what's reported versus what's not reported, right?
Yeah.
So, for 2 stories that you get, there's probably how many that just people are like,
I'm
just,
sure
I can't
people
be
just-
bothered.
yeah, 'cause we're
you're not going to
busy.
do anything.
I'm like,
Right.
forget it.
Yeah. Plus, it's too hot.
It's too hot, and the guy probably just,
Ugh.
maybe, his OnlyFans account ran out. He ran out of money, so he had to go get Lively and only in real life fans. I don't know.
I don't know. But
Ew,
these,
I would have kicked him right in the fucking throat. That's what I would have done.
none of this surprises me because it's summer, right?
Yeah.
It's summer. It's
Summer.
hot. The crazies come really. They just come out
Oh.
in full.
Steven tells me, my boyfriend's a lieutenant with the FDNY, and he goes, oh, yeah, it's that time of year. It's the crazy time. And I said, is it hold my beer weather? And he started laughing. I go,
Yeah.
it's total hold my beer weather. It's
Yep.
like, you just wait for it. It's going to happen.
Yeah. It's out of control.
But it's very entertaining. I'm sorry.
It's entertaining, and it'll be more entertaining with AC on my couch, watching it on TV,
Yep.
not moving. Thank you.
Yeah. And on that note,
Yeah. On that note, I have one good story. Do I have time for it?
let's do it.
Real quick.
Let's do it. Let's wrap. Let's end on a crazy note.
4th of July's coming up, so don't
Yeah.
don't, get anywhere near a firework like this one guy did.
It's hold my
His
beer
name
weather.
is Nick Carufa.
Of course it is. It's
20
got a
years
vowel at
old.
the end of it. Of course he did.
A firework exploded and sent shrapnel into his left eye. He was blind in that eye up until stem cells from his right eye were used to help that left eye, and he has partial vision now. Thank you.
I was blind, but now I see how stupid you are for lighting fireworks in your face.
5 years later, though, he could see blue and some shapes.
Yeah, good for him. And
All right,
Yeah, you know
so-
what he saw blue? His eye blew that way. This blew that way.
Yeah, well, you got to end on a positive note.
And a fun
Stem
note.
cell research, yeah.
Yep. So yeah.
Give it up for that.
Exactly. Give it up for STEM, baby. And that's been another episode this week of your favorite lunchtime talk show of Lunch Money. And we are here every Monday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can watch us right here on YouTube, and you can also stream us on Apple Podcast and Spotify. You could also follow Lunch Money Talk Show on Instagram for the latest clips and updates. And while you're there, why don't you scroll on over to Gina Savage's profile and give her a follow at Savage in the City Pics. And then, last and definitely least, come over to my profile and follow me as well at Christy Miller Comedy. We love you guys so much, all 20 of you that watch. If you have any sponsors out there, and I don't mean AA sponsors, I'm talking some actual people with money sponsors, like products or anything, like air conditioner. I'd like to be sponsored by an AC company.
Yeah, let's do it.
But so mark your calendars. July 19th in Atlantic City, my tour, Slightly Irregular, will be performing at AC Jokes. And on July 9th, until the 14th, I will be in Austin, Texas. So I'm going to be bebopping around
That's
with
great.
Brian Holtzman, the Mothership, and a couple other clubs out there as well. I'm crashing in. So
Good.
it's going to be a lot of fun. And but please, when you listen to us, leave a like. Leave us a comment. Tell us what you think of the show. Tell us anything funny you've encountered or anything you've experienced, or just, say hi. Follow the show, subscribe to us on all the streaming networks. And last but not least, don't forget to share the show. We love you. See you next Monday.
That's our show. Thanks for watching. See you next week. Bye now.